Welcome back to the Yappening second audio recording edition and
Yappening.
Yappening.
That's
Yes.
Power-free editions.
yeah, back to the dark ages.
Back to the. I mean, we did Victorian Cycle last time as an audio one, so that was pretty dark ages. I don't know about if yours is in the dark ages.
Nope, modern day. Possible rampant misogyny? Unsure.
If you have to ask, yes.
I mean, fair.
If you have to ask.
And that's why I bring it to the Yappening Council today. Because
misogyny. That's all
I bring you the subject of tonight's episode because, yeah, I want two women's perspectives as I'm reading it. Because as I'm reading it, I'm like, I don't feel good about this.
Well, if you don't feel good about it, we will feel very awful about it because, it'd be against us.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay.
She loves misogyny.
I
Big fan.
love misogyny.
She's just a fan of the patriarchy. I can't. I'm sorry. That's not true. That's not true.
Can't relate. And if you hear any kind of bumping and thumping behind us, it's because a tortoise is doing big steppies.
Yeah, I have a tortoise.
They know.
Yeah.
They've seen the picture.
Yeah, and he usually calms down after food. I fed him, and he's moving more.
Go
I mean, I'm glad he's moving, but nap time would be
in, buddy.
great.
Get your steppies in.
So, sorry, not sorry. Tortoises are gonna tort.
That's cute.
Tortoises be tortin'.
Tortin'.
So, I don't particularly speak Japanese, so I'm not even gonna try to
Jessy does.
say the Japanese name.
What's Japanese?
She's
name?
immediately leans over, tell me.
I got you. I want to know. I know some of the Nihongo.
I don't even know what she said to me.
Japanese.
Well, there you go.
Right up there.
Right up there. It's Ore ni trauma wo ataita joshi tachi ga chira chira mite kuru kedo zannen desu ga teo kure desu. That was a sentence. What is the English?
It is a sentence. The girls who traumatized me keep glancing at me, but alas, it's too late.
That was a whole damn sentence as a title. Holy.
And that's one of the shorter, manga titles.
Mm-hmm. That's what... I don't even remember what I put it on the calendar as. I was like, what's the title of it? And he's like, you sure you want that?
I think I just said trauma manga.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, probably. Just trauma.
Fair warning, not just triggers, but check the triggers. This is up to 30-something chapters. I only did up to chapter 29, and it's still ongoing. So we're going to leave off on a cliffhanger. We will not come back to it for a good long time, because it updates slowly. Sorry, not sorry, but come along for the journey if you're fine with that.
So this is part 1 of a potential part 2.
Yes.
At least, minimum.
Yep. Oh, and I'm cutting a lot out. I kind of want to do, this is the abridged version. I would like to do one in full. Obviously, you two do not need to be there because I was just telling them, this was originally 25 pages of just me note-taking, not even planning to do an episode. I was able to get it down to 15, and I'm cutting a lot. Not even just jokes. I'm cutting a lot of plot points, characters. By the way, I do have a character sheet for you because
oh my god,
so many characters.
We should do, when we do the smutting, we should do, because obviously it'll be a Patreon thing, so it won't just be smut. You should do a full version for that. That way, you can do a solo, record it whenever you want. And then...
I was kind of thinking Patreon.
Yeah.
When we get to that point, or just, go solo. Solo on our channel.
Oh damn, God. He going solo.
He said, I don't need you bitches.
There's no Yapolo here.
Well.
Okay, there are AI generated video, AI generated commentary videos that don't go as far as I did up to chapter 29 that are 4 hours long. So the fact that I was able to condense things down. I don't believe you want to sit through 4 hours of one manga.
I also legitimately just need to tell you guys that, last week while I was prepping my script, he's like, I have one completely ready to go. I just gotta compile my notes. And 25 pages later, I'm like, I don't think you know what I have it ready to go means I don't think that's true at all.
It was 25 completed, and I was able to get it down to 15 abridged.
Well, he's also the person that says, like, yeah, it'll be done in 30 minutes, and then 4 hours later. So...
Blame my neurodivergence.
Literally me, though.
Yeah,
I do that shit all the time. Like, I could have it done tomorrow. Okay, a week from now, I finished it mostly.
Yeah.
Damn, it actually worked. So yeah, when you do a screenshot, you can like kind of move down, and it'll take a longer screenshot.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, what I am showing the other host right now is a partial list of all the characters.
I feel like I'm really just judging myself for looking at this list right now.
Why?
It just...
Oh, because her picture's right there.
Oh. It's like, Brittney approved.
He likes to keep my chat bubble up because he likes to see me.
Yeah.
And that's so sweet.
So we have Yukito Kokonoe?
Kokonoi.
Kokonoe.
I believe it's Hinagi Suzurikawa?
Suzurikawa, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it's that.
Shiori Kamishito.
Mm-hmm.
Koki Miho. Yuri Kokonoe. This is, I mean, we can do whatever we want in the audio version of this, but Oka Kokonoe, Setsuka Kokonoe, Fujishiro, last name, Kyoka Soma, Misaki Himiyama, Kedo Mutsuki, Mikumo Yoromi, Ninomiya Mio, Tristy.
The fuck?
Tristy. Get out of here, Tristy.
She's blonde. I wouldn't be surprised if she was like actually American. Sanjoji, and then unimportant characters. All right, so let's get to getting. Let's light this candle.
I'm so shook. Just
Oh, why?
victim of train molesting.
Oh, that happens in Japan quite a bit sometimes.
But yes, my brain was thinking like just a train of people molesting. And I was like, this poor girl, like, just so many people lined up to molest her.
I mean, you get the wrong Japanese anime story.
She is embarrassed by the president's behavior, and that really resonates
I
with
like
me.
wait, hold on. I like this blonde goddess, white thigh highs, popular.
Okay, wait, but also I did have a question that wasn't about train molestation.
Title of the episode.
Yes, wait, hang on. Oh, wanted to teach but didn't work out, caused trauma. Did they cause trauma as a teacher, and was milk involved?
Trauma, yes. Milk, no. Why milk?
Chalky milk?
No. Oh. Confessions reference, no.
Yeah. They put the AIDS blood in the chalky milk?
What?
It's a Japanese story book called Confessions. There's also a movie. We will send you links.
Yeah,
Okay.
If you listen to podcasts, which
do.
I hope that you do.
I do actually
I
listen to
will
podcasts.
send you an episode. And so this is a podcast I really, really enjoyed. Too Many Tabs, shout out. But I listened to their book report on Confessions, and I'm like, Nick, you immediately have to listen to this because this is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
That was my first episode, and I was...
now he's gone through and listened to all of the book reports.
Sorry, side note. I know everyone does this, but can we have one episode where we just pull shit from Reddit and we just all three just discuss our polls from Reddit?
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
we used to do that shit all the time, but then...
Well, here's the thing. I haven't explored Reddit.
Oh.
Like, I just listened to, like,
yeah, okay.
like, Smosh do Reddit reads.
Yeah.
So, that would also be interesting, because I've never actually went to go search Reddit.
Yeah, so I was a big Redditor back in the day, and basically we would read, like, our relationships and Am I the Asshole and our sex and stuff like that all the time. But then they discontinued the Reddit is Fun app, and I refused to download the actual Reddit app. So I haven't been on Reddit since.
It's not as terrible as everyone made it out to be. I do still prefer Reddit as fun, but, you know, to each their own.
I mean, but then at that time, basically the TikTok Redditors came to power, so I'm like, I don't even need Reddit because TikTok will just feed it to me.
True. Okay, so... sorry, forgot the full title.
Really derailed you with the chalky milk, I'm sorry.
The girls who traumatized me keep glancing at me, but alas, it's too late. Yukido, or Yuki, is a good-natured sad boy and proud of it. He announces he's quitting school during his first day of high school introduction just so everyone knows to leave him alone. Strangely, this helps him make friends with Miho, a boy in his class, as well as others. Suzurikawa, I want to make sure I don't say scissor, and Kamishiro are also in his class, and they try to get close to him. But he wants nothing to do with them due to past trauma. We will get into that. He doesn't hate them, just wants to be left alone, but everyone makes it impossible. The more he pushes others away, the more they want to hang out with him.
He's a kakoi boy.
He's a what?
Kakoi.
I caught
Popular, like cool boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's like the cool kid where like you're like silent. You're like, oh, we're friends. Is he secretly hot?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It was really hard to find a character to help describe him. Very emotionless, but because of like trauma, but also because of trauma, he tries to have like a sarcastic personality. But because he is very straightforward, that's what I'm looking for.
Blonde.
Blunt is a good word. It comes off very, very awkwardly.
I love that 50% of this description also describes you. Maybe brain damage. Maybe neurodivergent.
What?
What? Both.
I'm like, brother got some emotion. You just gotta pull it out of him.
I mean, no, he do be, but he do be having the brain damage and the neurodivergence.
And maybe that's why I'm kind of drawn to this is a character who has trouble expressing himself and understanding emotions while not blatantly being like autistic, neurodivergent.
Yeah.
Kind of like that's a draw to me. I think I've said before that kind of harem stories appeal to me, and as much as I kind of dislike what's happening, I'm still drawn into it. You know?
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Cool. Kamishiro, who I believe I have in there, basketball? No, where'd it go? Oh, I didn't put that on there.
Well.
No, basketball enjoyer. I did. Okay.
Basketball enjoyer, sorry.
I tried to...
You did a good job at the little summary.
Filter them down to like their base. Like, how do I know them? Oh, they like basketball. Childhood friend. You know, whatever trope they kind of fall into.
Just give everyone code names. Gloomy, basketball, sister.
MILF.
Be accused of molestation.
Yes.
See,
Train girl.
See,
Sorry.
the problem is trying to separate mom from MILF.
Well.
Teacher 1, teacher 2.
What is the acronym for MILF? Like, what does this stand
Mom,
for?
I like to fuck, or...
Okay, I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like, would like. Then there's also GILF. Grandparent.
Yeah, grandmother.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
DILF, daddy. Yep. Kamishiro pushes for him to join the struggling basketball club. He used to play and be really good at it, but nowadays he doesn't find joy in it, and he says he doesn't know why she knows why he doesn't play anymore. When others press her for deets, she says she can't say. Suzurikawa tries having lunch with him, but he rejects her, saying they aren't friends anymore. He comes off as rude, but there are reasons for it. Both of these girls have hurt him in the past, and also he has a problem with his emotions. He doesn't understand others, nor his own. He has bad self-esteem, so the fact that anyone wants to be near him, he chalks up to pity or manipulation. Kind of been there at some low points in my life. So he comes off as very cold, but also seems cheery as he's boasting about what a gloomy guy he is. And like I said, I had a hard time trying to find a character
I think I work with this guy.
I think I am this guy.
I think maybe the best like non-anime comparison I can make is the Terminator in T2 specifically.
Okay.
Doesn't show emotion, very blunt, kind of tries to be humorous. You know, he's like around a teenager, but failed because he's like so awkward he doesn't know what he's doing. You know? Yuki says he doesn't want...
Yeah.
He's really having a moment over there,
He
huh?
is! Buddy, my love. It's nap time. He was doing this all day.
Good for him, honestly.
I'm trying to set a record. Yuki says he doesn't want to get between Suzurikawa and her boyfriend, which resonates through the school. He wants her to be happy, and he understands that childhood friends don't last forever. This isn't a manga where a crush at 7 means fate's predetermined for a set course towards destiny. I feel bad for the girls because this is written like they actively bullied him. In reality, misunderstandings and poor communication is all it is. Easy for me to say at my age, but this should be a simple fix. I know I'm clearly not the target demographic for this. Like, this is aimed towards teens, teen problems, teen solutions.
Honestly, just the pettiness of, like, you hurt me that one time and I refuse to fucking speak to you ever again is wild.
It depends on the level of hurt.
I agree, yes, because absolutely, but
I agree with both points.
if it's like a miscommunication, surely...
There's no word. There's one simple word. 2 simple words. 3.
How
I'm
many?
sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
I mean...
Yes, I would say in most of these situations, they come too late. Which, I mean, even, like, it happens with some of the adults, too, and that is an issue.
Yeah.
The class goes on a hiking trip, so Miho pairs up with him. Before Yuki can say, "But I'm Gloomy Yuki," which is not something he says, but just... Bleh. Suzurikawa and Kamishiro join up as well. While hiking, Suzurikawa overexerts herself in trips. Yuki helps her after very threateningly standing over her to say he wants to see her injury. Yuki apologizes to Suzurikawa for exposing the boyfriend and thanks her for putting him in her place when he confessed to her way back when, which bothers her. She wishes that they hadn't met. He confessed his feelings to her, but she was already dating someone else at the time. He realized he missed his chance and says, "Okay, I'm distancing myself so you can be with your new boy toy." In a not mean way. Peace out, have fun. But obviously he had trouble
he just
expressing
had to
himself.
shun her for the rest of their days? That's crazy.
I feel like there's more to the story.
Yeah, I'm like, where's the trauma? That's not trauma. That's just coming of age.
When
you're coming of age, everything feels like it's ending.
Well,
we get little drips and drabs, different perspectives, different translators translate things differently. So there's like one panel that makes me think that he got into some kind of accident after the fact, and we just haven't gotten to that point yet. Like, he got hurt in the ensuing, like, escape.
Oh, so he was fleeing his embarrassment and then was, like, run over by a Big Mac truck.
And lived. Normally you just get transported to another world, but he stayed in this one.
Isekai.
Good for him.
Yeah, we don't fully know yet, but also he did try to confess... Oh, no, not even. They were at... I'm jumping ahead here, but... The two of them were at a festival with Yakutas, and he tried to hold her hand. She yanked it away because it was sweaty and wiped it off. He took that as rejection.
Oh my god.
Teen problems.
Oh my god.
That's all I got.
I wish that was all the trauma I had. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, I mean, I'm not trying to downplay or upplay anyone's.
Oh, yeah,
trauma.
yeah. It's just comparison, though.
Wow.
I will say, the number of traumatic things this guy has endured is, obviously fictional, but, it's a high number, but also, some pretty minor things, and then some a little more major. So, yeah, he wishes that they hadn't met because then she wouldn't be upset right now. She truly regrets how things ended with them. She's even more upset when she realizes she's lost the charm that she had on her phone. It was the last gift Yuki gave to her from that festival with Yakutas. Yuki goes back to the trail after school lets out to find the charm, which he does. He proceeds to fall off a ledge.
Where was the charm?
It was a hiking trail, so outside.
Listen, I almost died at a Japanese shrine. Those hills be hilling.
I guess. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In his fall, he says goodbye to all the main characters and comments he knows far too few people. Tough shit, gloomy guy.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like a problem of your own making at that point, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're all trying to be friends with him. He's like,
No, my hand was sweaty and you didn't like it.
No.
I think I cut it, but I mean, if I tried to touch your hand when my hand is like constantly sweaty, you would definitely pull away.
Yeah.
But we've been together long enough that like I won't be offended by it. In fact,
Sometimes your like hand is so hot it like roasts me. I'm like, what is happening? Get away from me.
and sometimes it's so cold and yet so wet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Moisture.
I-
Wet moisture. Cold moisture. Sorry.
I bring up the festival and I say that as someone who would think the exact same thing that Yuki did, I don't appreciate having a mirror held up to my past self.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yes.
We're coming of age, man.
Yeah. I already came of age.
What?
What? Yuki survives and makes it home, but catches a cold. To sleep or not to sleep, that is the concussion. His sister nurses him. Sorry, she nurses him back to health. Stupid period. Is this how women feel?
It's open mic night over here.
Hey. I cut so many jokes.
Good.
I cut a Reba McEntire parody. Just the chorus, but still.
I mean, you ripped that off of me. Didn't you say something about a single mom and I asked if she had 2 jobs?
Oh, wait, pause.
You actually did. Oh yeah, well, letting sirens go. Hello. I'm a car.
Oil is my blood.
Vroom, vroom, motherfucker.
Right. Back to stupid period. His older sister Yuri asked the class why he came home late and soaked. Knowing Suzurikawa's history with her brother, she is a fucking baller, telling her, according to the translation, "Do not try my patience," and gathers that Suzurikawa tricked him again. Yuki's feeling better. He thinks about how much Yuri must hate him since she's never happy to see him. He even adds a san honorific that he doesn't use on his classmates, meaning the people he doesn't even want to be around are closer to him than his own sister. She even brings home treats for him when she gets out of school. Yuri suggests they feed each other, something only couples do.
What?
If anime and manga have taught me anything, you can't spell nicest without incest. More sirens.
They're coming for the incest.
They are.
I was going to say, it's the incest police.
You're being arrested for being gross.
I mean, the manga's the one who's gross. I'm the one that's trying to, like, make lighthearted jokes.
You're just trying to share it with the world.
Share the incest with the world.
Good for you, babe. It's nice to have dreams.
Fucking Targaryens.
No.
I need a sticker that's for me. This is some fucking Targaryen shit.
Yeah, and I'm in the middle of this and I don't want to be.
Perfect. I'm in the middle of this Targaryen shit and I don't want to be.
Well.
Suzurikawa catches up with Yuki when he goes outside to get some air that hasn't already been through his sister's respiratory system.
Okay.
That's such a weird...
I'm just...
You're...
Incest
How
joke.
dare I breathe the air that you breathed?
No, I will say, like, okay. Anime, manga, incest is just kind of...
Oh, it's such a common theme.
Right. I will say that Yuki is not into any of it. Not even to the point, like, straight up not into it. He's like, this is weird. Why are you doing this? Not even, like, kind of downplaying, oh, this is, I shouldn't be doing this, but also it's so hot, and, no, not even that. It's, please no. As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
Catches up to him. He gives her the charm, and she believes their bond is still mendable. She asks if he did it because they were childhood friends. He says no, because she needed help. She admits that she only dated her senpai for 2 weeks and they broke up. She never told him. Why? Because no one in this manga can communicate. She asks if they can be friends again. He says those feelings are gone. Quote, that feeling of loving you back then. I can't remember it anymore. She admits she liked him for so long, and he calls her on it. She only dated her senpai. Does she only date guys she doesn't like? So let me break it down. Girl like boy. More sirens.
Who fucked up?
They're coming to get the girl for liking a boy. They said absolutely not. Straight to jail.
Shit. Not the painter.
Reference to Victorian Psycho.
That's true.
Oh, side
That's
note,
true.
I feel like this should be noted in case, like, you're not into, like, well, in case you're tuning in and you're not, like, a big manga person, senpai is kind of, like, older classmate, the most simplest terms, just so you know.
Yeah.
And if you hear, I'm assuming sensei will come up at some point, and
Yes.
that's teacher.
Yeah, I
just in case.
I was writing this with Brittney in mind, where she knows some things, but
oh yeah, no, everybody in the culture.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, people don't like the normal like manga culture. They just that is what it is. You don't ever see the translation.
No, and that's fair. And I probably should have said.
No, you're good.
No, and I should have said up top. Yeah, incest is like totally a thing. It's kind of treated as like a normal thing, kinda, in these fictional worlds.
Yeah.
So, whereas we may not be affected by, something may have happened in someone's past, like we're kind of making lighthearted jokes because it's become such a common trope. Hey, if it's not for you, if that's not something you want to read or listen to, no harm, no foul.
Which is why trigger warnings.
Yep.
Speaking of foul, I listened to Victorian Psycho today, and I realized at one point I just said, she explains how cuckoos work, and then I did not explain how cuckoos work, and I'm like, I don't think that's common knowledge that everybody just knows about cuckoos.
I could have sworn that someone, or maybe I heard on a podcast where it was immediately followed up with a brief how they work.
Well, we saw Cuckoo, and that was explained in said movie.
It was like in the past week, so I assumed it was Victorian Psycho.
You want to know how I learned it?
How?
An anime.
Oh, there you go.
It's
a couple of cuckoos.
It was like no, so like the general premise is he's a shogi player, and something happened with his family. He ended up with another family, and he feels like a cuckoo bird. Like he's slowly pushing him out. Like that's the theory of a cuckoo. Like they slowly push out other family members. So he tries his best to disappear. So it kind of doesn't happen. It's good.
Yeah.
Good. I ship him with the other shogi player, and I don't think they ever get together. But in my own head,
you can have whatever you want.
That's what the internet's for. Archive of your own.
Oh shit, I could go read a fan fiction. You're right. Okay, I'll Google it later.
She's like, I can't listen to you anymore. I have to look at my fanfic.
I need to read gay shit.
I need boy love.
I need boy love. Sorry, anyways.
We're going to get hints of boy love later on, so...
Just an essence of boy love. A sprinkle.
A soupçon.
A soupçon.
I don't know if that's right.
I don't know what that means.
Alright, so let me break this down. Girl like boy. New boy asks girl out. Girl says yes to make boy jealous. It work, and boy confesses feelings. But girl turn boy down? Girl say it too late? Boy understand, he fuck up, and girl feel bad. Girl see boy, be popular, and no do anything. Girl regret. Girl not try to make up with boy until high school. Yapper confused. Why girl not go, yes boy, yes. Me happiest girl in world. New boy too handsy anyway, and me not ready for poke.
What?
I actually understood all of that, and I appreciated that you added that in there, just so I
that was crazy.
That was a great synopsis.
And that was like how...
But not ready for poke.
Yeah, he was getting too handsy and like...
On the train?
Just anywhere.
Hand train?
The molestation.
Get on the hand train. Hand train. Anyways, that's not even a communication problem. She didn't think her plan through. It is a communication problem when presently she says nothing and just stands there frozen as he walks away from her. Like she's just frozen in fear, like, oh god, he was right about everything. Like I missed my chance because I turned him down way back when. Which is like one of the... It's not like a super traumatic event, but it's like one of the hardships in his life. Because... I don't know where I'm going with that. That was supposed to be improv. So yeah, not necessarily misogynistic yet, but, you know, there's more. Yuri physically helps Yuki to school to make sure he doesn't collapse. After all, getting caught in a Japanese rainfall is a death sentence, just like coughing into the whitest handkerchief ever made. He hands her money for taking care of him, misreading the situation. She mistakes this as trying to pay her as a sugar sister. Yes, I mean that how it sounds.
I wish I had a sugar sister.
I wish I had a sugar fucking something.
Hey.
Yes. Rich husband. Tall maid.
Get that sweetener.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She ends up telling him he doesn't need to give her money. Just ask her and she'll do it. He responds if she asks him, he'll empty out his entire savings account if she's in need. She wonders what he wants to do to her that badly. God, they're idiots. Yet I ship them with disgust, so that Suzurikawa and Kamishiro don't waste their time on him. And they would make the perfect couple because they're the biggest dum-dums.
Nope.
No, like I said, the boy is not into it, but the girl is just like, hey, anything you need me to do or want me to do to you, for you, wink, wink, nudge, nudge,
Crazy.
Also, I need to bring the audience a full context if you are not into the manga. Like, there are so many mangas and animes out there where the girl literally wants to marry their older brother and will sabotage other relationships. So with that thought in mind, it is a common trope.
I feel like that's common enough knowledge. I guess for me personally, as someone who has never been into anime or manga or any of that, that is certainly something I absolutely knew.
I think it's one of those things, it's kind of permeated the culture enough to, if you know anything about it, just not even hentai, but anime, girls with dicks, tentacles, incest,
maids.
Nosebleeds. Maids. Yes.
Maids, yes, maids.
Cat girls. I could go on. Maids, cat girls. Nope, my brain stopped working.
Cat maids. With penises.
I mean, yeah.
Are they barbed?
They're tentacled.
I mean, even the people who, what is the big one? Black Butler? That shit is crazy, and people love that. His little boy went through some shit. And I'll leave it at that.
I just can't get past the fact that it's called Black Butler. That set my brain on a puzzle.
His butler's a demon.
Okay.
He makes a contract
Good.
with him.
Well, alright.
I was really young when I watched that. Now as an adult, I'm it's so problematic.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, sorry.
A girl named Soma gets confessed to. She's the one with the white thigh highs and popular. She rejects him because she doesn't know him. A very un-Japanese response. He has his perception of her, and that should be enough reason, right? She's hot. What does she want? For him to know her better? Yuki is nearby, not paying attention to them, but he's enough of a presence that the guy leaves. Yuki's happy to be alone again, but Soma comes and sits beside him, ruining his loner time. She points out he's not respecting her and calling her senpai. He says his lunch is more interesting than she is. Sick burn, bro. She introduces herself, and he couldn't care less, but eventually reciprocates. She says maybe she'll eat with him sometime. And he's flummoxed that a hottie wants to be around him without traumatizing him first. Yuki meets an older woman trying to carry her bags. This is Himiyama Milf. He helps her, and because he's kind and the bar is in hell, she invites him in to thank him with something that begins with a T. It's tea to drink. You should have brought something to go with it. It starts with a C. It's cookies.
My brain did not go there, but it's okay.
That was the point. He introduces himself, and she seems like she knows the name. Then she lore dumps. She had this is 5 minutes into meeting him. Meeting, air quotes.
Here's my whole life story.
She had a fiancé, but fertility testing went poorly, and his parents wanted an heir. So he dumped her babyless ass. She also failed to be a teacher.
I mean, she is me. I am her.
Babyless ass, failed to be a teacher.
Yeah, no,
You had a fiancé? You married him?
No, well, yes. No. Just back when I was realizing I had stuff going on so that I maybe couldn't have kids, my boyfriend at the time said, if that's what's gonna happen, then I am gonna break up with you. And then I went to school for teaching, and I decided that was not for me. So, she is me. Relatable.
Please don't hang out with high school students.
I refuse.
I'd
rather die.
I believe you. I just want it on
honestly
on record.
Early 20s is sometimes even difficult.
Yep.
No, yeah, it's babies.
It's I feel like I'm still in my 20s. I feel like I'm still the same person, just more emotionally regulated. And then I talk to someone who's 24, 20s, and I'm
no,
absolutely not. Absolutely not. I love you, sweet little baby angel, but wow.
Yeah, some of the girls in my gaming group are in their 20s, and I'm mothering them. Make sure if you go out drinking, you don't go out with any weirdos.
Right.
If you need someone to talk to on your way home, because they live in different states, because they're, call me.
Yeah.
I get so worried for these girls.
Oof.
Cover your, literally, watch them fucking drinks, but...
People just out here.
I feel like it still holds true that women are smarter than men. Still, sorry, Nick, but when, especially when you're younger, Because
Yeah.
these girls are smart. They're smart. But when I hear the boys talk, I'm like, oh,
But,
someone
like,
help you.
also, a lot of it is just, like, the girl training, as I call it. Like, I'm super distrustful of, like, most things, whereas, like, you aren't necessarily to the same degree as me.
But
There's
the
just...
conversations my mom had with me compared to my
Yeah.
brother that really prepared me
The,
for,
like,
life.
My mom's motto growing up, she had two. One is trust no one, and the other is I never got arrested. I expect the same from you. Like, those are the two things I heard on repeat as a child. Well, a child and a teen.
Sound advice.
Yeah.
My
You
mom
know
was
what?
like, only trust yourself to take care of yourself. Be your maiden, your breadwinner.
Yeah, my mom very much was like, you cannot trust anyone, question everything, trust no one. So, yeah.
I didn't get that, so clearly very different backgrounds.
I mean, it's just the way you have to ingrain knowledge in your daughters to keep them safe, because nobody's ingraining, humanity into their sons. No offense. Your mom is wonderful. Love her. They raised you good, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I turned out well. I will admit, I feel like at one point in high school, just me being like a loner and stuff, I had the potential to like go down
You were like
a red pill or men's rights path, and I didn't.
Yeah, I feel like I caught you as you were crossing the incel line, and I dragged you. I dragged you back from the abyss.
Thank goodness I went to a liberal college because my ass was not on the
Girl,
right side
I know.
for the longest damn time.
I so remember that screaming match we had when I was like, that's not your opinion, that's what your brother told you to think, and you got so mad, and I wasn't wrong.
Wait, you weren't wrong. You are a product of your own home. And
Yep.
you learn how to break away.
Mm-hmm.
So Himiyama wants to meet his parents, and we finally meet his mom. In front of said mother, Himiyama tells Yuki that he can ask and she'll do anything of him. So he asks for a hug. What begins as an accidental motorboating suffocation turns into embrace the likes of which he doesn't recall. He comments that she's like the mother he never had, in front of his mother.
Wow! What
But-
a shit.
But he's not wrong. Like, I'll just say, like, single mom, works one job. She worked a lot to support two kids, and she acknowledges that Yuri needed more care and guidance than Yuki did. So she admits she kind of neglected him unintentionally. But I do mention it here, like, she did the best she could. Like, she's not exactly a bad mom, maybe for other reasons, but not from the neglect.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of situations like that, you don't it's hard to be a parent, right? Because you don't realize how you're fucking up until it's already been fucked up, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm not procreating.
Yeah, same. Because it's like, man, just
Trying
the trauma, the generational trauma, all the way back. It's like
I'm trying to unfuck myself still.
yes, it's like all of my like hard times with like anxiety and like depression and anger, like all of that, like I was going to have that before I was even born, like before my mom was even born. Like that was the track I was already put on. Like it's rough out here, man.
So new theory, he is adopted. Again, that's just a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps originally Himiyama's and taken by his current mom. That means the sister thing is now less gross. It's now step gross.
Oh my god.
Kamishiro sets a new record and track. Yuki asks if she's feeling okay. She says yes, and he responds, she always was a good liar. She admits she skipped breakfast. Classmates ask how he knew she was off. He says her ponytail wasn't wagging like it usually does. There's a lot of dog imagery, but especially when she's happy, her ponytail wags.
The most anime shit ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I cut out mentions of it, but like he kind of pats her head, pats her tummy, and she's like, he throws something and she fetches it.
It's like Mal Mal from Path Carrie Diaries. When she gets excited, she gets cat ears.
Yeah.
Usually when she's eating poison.
She's happy when she's eating poison.
She's a poison tester.
Good for her.
She's gained an immunity because she just likes to...
Does your mouth bleed?
I think she does, yeah. Her mouth bleeds. Oh, no! Yeah!
That is crazy if that's just a trope. Like, I do poison and bleed.
I do poison and bleed.
On my tombstone.
Students are reminded to study before exams, and at the bottom of the class barrel form a collective of idiots. I believe non-politically, that's called a sigma. This sigma consists of 7 students, collectively bringing their class average down, plus Suzurikawa. She's quite intelligent, and possibly the only person holding them back from joining the Flat Earthers. Also, she just wants to be close to Yuki. Together they form a study group. Together as in, like, the 8 of them. To blow off steam, Yuki and Kamishiro play basketball at a local park. She reiterates her feelings for him and apologizes for the things she said in the past. He tells her he will consider playing basketball again if he can sexually harass her in the hope that she will just be offended and give up.
What?
She's like, hey, play basketball again. Okay, if I can sexually harass you, I will do it. Just like, please leave me alone. And instead she says, okay. I don't think anything comes of this.
Okay. I'm understanding what happened.
Yeah. It's, I'm going to make you leave me alone, so I'm going to propose something, like, truly outrageous.
Yeah.
And instead she goes, okie dokie.
Is he utterly oblivious to the fact that she's into him, or does he know and he's just...
I will say for Kamishiro, she has confessed to him before, but then something happens where he's like, oh, that wasn't real, that was fake, she was placating me. So now that she's, like, reiterating her feelings, he is just, please leave me alone, nothing's ever going to happen, we've been through this dance before. Sorry, babe. Gotcha. You're giving me this look. Anyways. So yeah. He says, I want to sexually harass you. Just please leave me alone. And she agrees. I don't know who to blame in this situation. Yuki just wants to live his life as an asexual chick magnet.
Fair.
He's not truly asexual, just that's the vibe he's giving off.
Well.
Himiyama invites him in with cake. The bakery kind. He asks about her fiancé and moving on from those feelings. She excuses herself and returns in the Virgin Killer sweater. Do you know what that is?
Titties?
Kind of the opposite.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I can make a guess as to what that would potentially mean.
Are the boobies out or the boobies covered?
That's the Virgin Killer sweater.
That's not a sweater.
It's a sweater dress.
It's okay. Online, it's a Virgin Killer sweater. But she shows up in this and is like, "What's up, high school student?" So I hope that she's not his mom. Anyways,
oh yeah, I forgot you can't see the facial expression.
Yeah, I'm just like,
yeah, Brittney's just a little.
I'm befuddled.
Yeah, that's a good word.
She shook it.
He goes home undeflowered and takes a bath. He thinks back to when his mom came to observation day and how stunning she looked. So much so he couldn't look back during class. She remembers that same event as him being so neglected from her working all the time. He didn't care to look back at her. So there's two perspectives of the same event, you know? And then that happened. Oh boy, vagueness. If there's one thing that will get me to drop a manga, it's vague references to some event that takes far too long to be unveiled. I did it with the series Another because I got sick of everyone talking about that, while also not believing that the main character didn't know about that. I never learned what that was, and they couldn't make me care less. Actually, we get to it pretty quickly, so it's not bad. So anyways, she tries bathing with him to get that mother-son connection back.
What the fuck?
Can we have one normal adult woman in this kid's life? I'll answer right now, not really no.
Wow.
Now, okay. From a non-weird perspective, I understand, like, the logic, like, let me reconnect with my son. It does not get better from here.
But, like, here's the thing, okay? Like, he's traumatized by having sweaty hands, but his mom's trying to get into the bath with him. Like, you have bigger fish to fry, my guy, to be so upset about sweaty hand, okay? There are other traumas that you should maybe be unpacking.
I wish you would unpack one of them.
Just one. Just any of them.
I know we say it all the time, but really, therapy would be good for this guy.
Yeah. Jessy's hand is, like, on her forehead, like, oh, Lord.
Sometimes Yuki takes the train to school. He gets accused of...
Sorry.
He gets accused of attempting to molest another student when he tries to stop one from happening. A bystander, whom Yuki gave up his seat to, plays Phoenix Wright, going, "Hold it!" and defends him. The victim was the student council vice president, and the accuser was the president. The Veep recalls that the perp was a businessman in a suit and not a student. They apologize for the confusion, and Yuki brutally says he never should have tried to help. And that's kind of one of the, like, more rough, like, it's truly not like a traumatic moment, but, like, just the way he responds is kind of where I think, like, the misogyny comes in. and I had a joke in here that I cut that I had originally thought 14% of, sexual abuse cases were like found to be proven false. It's only like 5%.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very insignificant number.
Right, and because it's like, one male character that this is happening to, but so many bad things are happening to him because of women, that's where I'm like, misogyny? Or just like bad luck?
I mean, but there was no harm done in the accusation, right? Because the victim very immediately said, like, no, it wasn't him. So, like...
No, but had he not helped that one person, or that one person stood up for him, like, this could have ruined his life. And that's not me, like, defending anyone.
I guess you're giving too much credit to the system, who would not give a shit that a girl was molested on a train. They don't even give a fuck about, like, a child sex trafficking ring. Like, nobody's gonna care about one girl on a train.
No, I will acknowledge that the vice president was being, like, patted down.
Yeah.
And that's, like, almost never brought up again. Because it always comes back to his false accusation.
Yeah, I guess. And it's like, well, maybe if more people stepped up more frequently, creeps won't be, like, handling people on the trains, like...
Some trains have all women cars, just so they can avoid situations like that.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking, like, a global...
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying, like, in this fictional Japanese world where, like, trains are commonplace.
Yeah, it's like we just got some really big statistics on some stuff.
Yep.
And pisses me off, obviously, for a good reason.
So Yuki doesn't super react well, and in the moment I can understand him being upset that he was falsely accused. I'm not defending his actions, his emotions one way or the other.
Yeah.
Apologies for confusion. They try to make it up to him, but he coldly brushes them off and leaves. President Veep tries to find him at school and meet his sister, who is instantly protective of him. She calls him since he ended up skipping school. He says he's fine, and that once high school is over, he won't trouble her anymore. That right now it's too soon to disappear. Yuri becomes upset, saying she didn't mean it. Yuki says he's heading home, he's returning a lost wallet, and wonders if he can get back what he lost as well. He lost his affection. That's why he doesn't want to get close to others. He feels incomplete, and that he can't make others happy. So he's got multiple issues going on here. Yuri actually tells us what that was. She almost killed him.
On purpose?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay.
She pushed him off of a jungle gym after becoming jealous that her friend asked him to be her little brother. Seeing both her friend and brother being taken from her, she says she wanted him to disappear. So she pushed him off the jungle gym. He hit his head on another piece of equipment. She ran home to get their mom, but when they came back, Yuki wasn't there anymore. And he wasn't found for 6 days.
What? What happened? Where did he go?
As of right now, we don't know. Okay, in the manga we don't know. I think the light novel is a little bit ahead, but I did not get that far. But no, he wasn't found for 6 days, and then he ended up in the hospital. So I don't imagine he's wandering for 6 days.
He was adopted by aliens.
Honestly, I hope so. Because if he's found by an adult woman...
It's not going to go well.
No! And we get, like, no good...
The alien was...
Well, hopefully they have nice smooth tentacles.
We get, like, no good male... Not even good. We get no named male characters for 17, 18 chapters.
Who needs them? No.
Anyways.
I can't wait to get to the bike girl who tried to assassinate the boy.
When he was taken to the hospital... when he was found, he wasn't found for 6 days. And when he was taken to the hospital. He apologized to Yuri that he couldn't disappear. Yuri's beaten herself up ever since. He never yelled at her, blamed her. He lost the emotion of anger. She says every time something like this happened, it seemed like Yukito would lose one emotion after another. And something else that happened is there's only one single panel where you see his eyes clearly, and he's a child. He's bright-eyed and joyful. Up until the late 20s chapters, his eyes are just dark, black, sullen, no joy, no nothing.
Dead inside.
Even as a child when he wakes up. And now Yuri's afraid that once high school's over, he'll finally disappear from her forever. Still doesn't give her the okay to give her body to him like that. So the consistent theme is nothing is really Yuki's fault, but he gets hurt emotionally or physically, and it's always because of women, which is why I don't know if this is, like, women hating or not. Maybe it's too early to, like, really tell, but I feel like I have my answer.
I mean,
I don't think it's necessarily
the,
women
like,
hating.
the sister thing, I think, is the only thing that is kind of a big deal, but also, like, they were both kids, and she didn't intend for that to happen, but, like, also impact over intent.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sweaty hand thing, I can't get over it. I'm sorry, I just can't.
No, I'm not. It's your feelings.
But if he has brain damage, then this does perhaps make sense.
My next paragraph. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. Maybe it's just coincidence. I kind of think Yuki has a lasting brain injury. I'm not a doctor, but I do have Google and a box full of sterile gloves. Either TBI, traumatic brain injury, or post-traumatic stress, or flat affect, which is where the patient has no emotion, or has emotion, but is unable to express it. None of these really super match, and considering his emotional trauma, while it's no one's fault individually, it's understandable Yuki would still end up with issues. Still, at least he's not a men's rights douchebag.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because they're afraid of vaginas.
Well.
Listen, I'm gonna go the Japanese route. He did die that day. A demon entered his body.
Oh my god.
He's fighting for control.
He's fighting for his life. Which
Not,
color?
I'm not confirming nor denying, but not the worst idea. Like, actually, I have read something like that. I'll talk to you about it later. President and Vice President beg for forgiveness. Veep Yumi offered to treat him to something to eat. President invites her to embrace her? Molest her? Unclear. Like, she uses the word embrace, but embrace means multiple things in that language.
Okay. I'm like...
Yuki thinks the request is unclear as well. When he asks what she means, she produces a box of condoms. And if he doesn't want to use them, that's fine too. What is happening? I almost accuse you of sexual harassment. In return, my body is your plaything.
Well. No, I'm kidding. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Next sentence. It's like there are so many setups for hentai scenes, but with a protagonist who isn't controlled by his genitalia.
Well, good for him.
Yes.
Demons don't have need for mortal ladies.
Well.
Oh, I've seen stuff that begs to differ. Anyways.
I mean, agreed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She starts to lift her uniform blouse before he runs away to avoid whatever she has planned next.
Titties.
Don't worry, we'll find out. A senpai wants Yuki to join the basketball club. It's his final year and he wants to impress someone. Yuki couldn't care less, but Miho and Kamishiro answer positively for him. Quote, am I being ignored? Is this bullying? Yes. Flashback. Miho was a rival from another school that would play basketball against Yuki. Yuki was a machine, whether you take that as a robot or neurodiverse, however you want. But, like, unbeatable. Absolutely fantastic. When it came time to play in the tournaments, Yuki didn't show. And so Miho feels unfulfilled. He never playing against his rival in a tournament. So we get Kamishiro's point of view. She was in awe of Yuki's basketball skills, and started following him. Eventually, she confessed to him. He asked if he could give an answer after the tournament was over. She says, yes, absolutely, totally understand, but also the fact that you didn't reject me right away and, like, you're giving me time, I feel like it's going to be a positive answer. When confronted, she panicked, worried that she would be made fun of for her first love. So she denied it, and Yuki heard it. She said, no, like, it's not like that. I don't feel that way about him. And he's, like, behind her. He's right behind me, isn't he? So he told her she didn't need to hang out with him anymore, didn't need to lie to him. She couldn't defend herself or tell the truth, because she can't communicate.
As most kids can.
Well, yeah.
He wouldn't believe her anyways. She chases and trips going downstairs. He catches her, but injures his arm, preventing him from playing in the tournament against Miho.
Damn. Miho's gonna kill her.
But that's, like, also not her fault, you know?
No.
Like, he could have just let her die on the stairs.
Yeah, like, he didn't need to help the girl that was
he chose
getting
to help her
molested on the train.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I don't know the lyrics enough, but I'm trying to make some kind of reference to Phil Collins. You could have seen them from Drowning.
I think, like, just to sort of pinpoint what is really throwing me is that only one of these things was done to him intentionally, with the intention of hurting him.
That's fair.
So, yeah, it's just, goddamn. Not that it, like, shouldn't hurt your feelings, but, like, really? You're gonna die on this hill? This is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, multiple little moments that obviously can add up over time.
Well, yeah, we know all about that. But usually it's like one person doing a lot of little moments.
Usually, yes.
At least for me personally.
Oh, yeah.
Presently, Miho says they'll play for Kamishiro. Whoever wins gets her. Yuki is happy for her. Miho is a great guy. Miho forces Yuki to confront his feelings. Does he really not feel anything for Kamishiro anymore? Nah. In fact, Yuki changes the stakes, so if he wins, they leave him alone.
Well.
That way both of them can spend all their time together.
Maybe that's for the best.
Yeah, they're all about to go off to college eventually.
Yeah. They're in their first year of high school, so they got 2 more to go after.
Oh my god! Boy, it has a journey. I think it's 3 years in high school in Japan, so, yeah.
But Kamishiro rejects the stakes and joins Yuki's team against his will. No matter what, she will continue to support him. He accepts, and they dominate Miho's team. On the way home, Yuri makes him promise not to leave when he graduates, because there are people that care for him. He doesn't believe. So to prove it, she kisses him.
Who kisses who?
Yuri kisses Yuki.
Damn it.
Let's break the tension. Yuki wonders why she did that. He comes to the conclusion that she's a bitch. Not a joke. He asks classmate Mineta if she is a bitch. She asks if he's calling her a bitch. He thinks on it and says yes. She asks why he thinks that. Well, my sister kissed me, and she's a bitch, so I wonder if that was common amongst bitches. Basically is what he's asking.
What?
That's
Is this man okay?
No.
Clearly
no, he's not okay.
Like,
that's not a question. That's just a statement at this point. I want to know what the Japanese word for bitch is. Hold on.
Like, honestly, is this a common trait amongst bitches? Would make me throw hands so hard. Like, you're gonna wish your sister pushed you off that jungle gym harder when I'm done with you, boy. No, I'm kidding. But like...
You're gonna wish he finished the job.
Right, Jesus Christ. Okay, well...
Everyone goes from shock that he asked her bitch status to shock that his sister kissed him. Obviously, none of them are manga readers. One of Yuri's friends comments that Yuki doesn't really look like Yuri. I wonder if Himikama wasn't trying to sleep with him, but trying to trigger bathing memories via skin-to-skin contact.
What?
When she wore the Virgin Killer sweater. Yuri says this isn't the first time someone has said that, and the last time their mom got really upset. Which makes me think, a fair baby. We do never see the divorced dad. Suzurikawa gets confessed to, and then she's absent. Apparently a horrible lie was spread, and she won't show her face. Yuki decides to help, by adding to the rumor that they were started by him, and acting upset when the blame comes out. His friends instantly know that he's innocent because he doesn't react like that to anything, so he must be faking. Further rumors about himself, by himself, spread until it becomes too much for the real culprit and they reveal themselves out of guilt. The boy that confessed to Suzurikawa had a female friend who started the rumors out of jealousy. They apologize to Suzurikawa and repay Yuki by the boy joining track and field, so they will stop trying to recruit him. They will leave him alone. Suzurikawa thanks him by kissing him. Gross. He kisses his sister with that mouth.
Not my sister mouth.
Not my sister mouth. Not that bitch taste.
Title.
Bitch taste. This mouth.
No, sorry.
For sister in.
No, sorry. Title of my new book.
Oh. Bitch mouth?
Bitch taste.
Oh.
Suzurikawa invites him over to her house and gets naked. We get her story. She's literally burying it all.
So I'm staring at the name sheet like this whole time so I can keep references.
She only dated her senpai to prod Yuki into taking action. But he never let his feelings show, just like Elsa. Hey, Yuki means snow. Mm-hmm. When he did, she turned him down for unknown reasons. Her and senpai date, but she doesn't let him onto any basis, which is her right. They break up because they're on different pages. Then he spreads rumors that they slept together, so she's dealt with this. So yeah, she's dealt with this happening to her twice, like just rumors being spread about her. But in the present, she places his hand on her bare chest, and he has a realization. Not in his pants. Jessy starts to get through to him. His depressive programming doesn't mesh with her pouring her heart out to him, and he kind of short circuits. He's a sad boy, trademark, and a sad boy, trademark, doesn't suit someone like her. But if he rejects her, he'd hurt her, and he doesn't want that either. He felt unwanted back then. Can he even feel anything but now? When others spoke to him, offering friendship, help, care. Maybe they weren't lying to him. He was lying to himself, like how depression works.
Yeah.
He cries. He wants to disappear, for his suffering to end. Not necessarily in, like, a suicidal way, but he says that, like, just because of what you said when she was younger, like, he wants to disappear sometimes.
Like a forever.
I think sometimes it is, like, not death, but not be here anymore.
Yeah, no,
and some of it's like, I want to leave the situation that I'm in, go somewhere far away where no one knows me.
Yes. No, absolutely. Whomst amongst us has not.
Into the middle of the forest I shall go.
Yeah, like, can I just snap my fingers and not be here anymore, please?
Can I just roll off my roof?
Sure. You could. I wish you didn't, though.
Think about it often.
Well, it's nice to have dreams.
She kisses him again. She cries. She says she will never hurt him again. He lies to himself that she will. It's inevitable. Don't trust her. She's a woman. They only know cheat, charge their phone, be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie.
I do be eating hot chips.
I think you do most of those. You do half those things. Charge their phone, be bisexual, eat hot chip.
Yeah.
He asks to speak to... No. He calls her by her first name. That's like between first and second base.
Kind of is.
And he wants to believe her, but first he needs to find out who he really is. He's been living like this for so long, he's forgotten the real Yukito Kokonoe. He has to speak to his sister, and he calls her Nissan, sister, instead of her name, which is not a base at all, you freaks. She embraces him, feeling like he's finally himself again. No joke, he asks if it's free hug day. He's that, like, touch-starved. They fall asleep.
Whose fault is that?
His mom's.
Look, he's, like, hella been isolating himself, though. Like, True. That's the thing, right? Like, he could be having, like, connections with people. He's choosing not to.
They fall asleep with her still clinging to him. The next day, he tells Miho he's joined the basketball club until the tournament. Miho says he's joining too. Yuki asks if he's in love with him or something. Miho confirms he is, and the story moves on. He does start calling Miho by his first name, so...
Are they gonna fuck?
Not yet. He does start calling Miho by his first name, so he obviously reciprocates those feelings, and this is now a prideful manga.
Jessy is so excited.
Wait, are they together?
No.
Are they gonna get together?
It may have just been a joke, like, what, are you into me or something? Yeah, sure, why not?
My migraine's back.
You just gave her an aneurysm. How dare you?
I was about to say he's gay.
Well,
he's gay, and I'm here. I love my yaoi.
He agrees to let Kamishiro be their manager. Yuri's classmate tells her that someone has declared Yukito is their woman. I think that's a translation error, but I don't care. It's hella funny. Suzurikawa wants to be his manager too, but Yuki says their team isn't strong enough to need two managers. Miho goes, man, that's a little harsh. Also funny, Yuki's mom asks him to sleep with her. That's not the funny part. She hasn't been sleeping well as of late. Yuki suggests that he sing her a lullaby. But a lullaby to a parent is kind of weird. Quote, maybe Bossa No will be better? His mom is keeping a secret. I'm predicting my husband had an affair that spawned Yuki, and I do my best to love him as my own, but I still see his father's face in him, which is why I might have neglected him as a child and why I'm seeing him as a man now.
No.
A fucking weird joke here. Yuri asks if he likes her. He answers hi, meaning yes. She asks what he likes about her. He says hi. She asks if he wants anything. He says hi. Somehow, this means that he likes her lungs and wants her embryos. Because lungs, embryos, and yes are all different Japanese characters pronounced as hi.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's like a Japanese joke that we didn't translate over well. You had to read the footnotes. It would be right if they weren't siblings. Instead, she says she'll think about it. Something I really admire about romance mangas, particularly harems, is when the girls are proud rivals but still friends with each other. They get crafty and try to sneak alone time with the room temperature plain yogurt MMC, but they don't outwardly hate each other. Like here, where Kamishiro gives Suzurikawa a butterfly hair clip, or a brooch maybe, that Yuki had meant to give to Suzurikawa when he confessed. Instead, he held on to it while he threw everything else that reminded him of her away. It was meant for Suzurikawa, and Kamishiro wants her to have it. Suzu rejects it, saying she doesn't have the right to it, and Yuki gave it to Kamishiro anyway. They declare themselves friends as well as rivals. The whole class plans a Yukito Kokonoe encouragement party since the whole school thinks he's scum for spreading rumors about Suzu. But Yuki doesn't show up. Instead, Miho gets a call from the police. Jessy, Yuki has been in an accident. He's been attacked by a bicycle.
Not a bicycle.
Not Tristy.
He's fine. Yuri wants to press charges against the rider, though. She was wearing headphones, listening to her music, wasn't super paying attention. Hits him. They do pay Yuki off, so he buys food for the class as an apology. Yuki is reminded that observation day is coming, where parents see how the school day goes for their kids. It's also when the higher-ups will be observing, possibly thanks to waves made by a certain sad boy. The class actually did so well on their last test, the upper echelon wants to see what they had done, so probably so they can try to replicate it and then reward themselves with bonuses for doing nothing. Yuki goes on a movie date with Suzurukawa and admits to himself he doesn't remember what it was like to love her. Sounds like a brain injury, or heartbreak. He tells her, just like he told Kamishiro, to enjoy the now, or the future, instead of dwelling on the past. Thanks, Mufasa. They share a sweet potato, and he tells her he doesn't care how smelly her farts are.
What is happening?
There's a whole part that I cut where...
I love the abridged version, though.
When she tripped on the hiking trip, he's like, let me see your injury. So he's like looking at her ankle, and he's like, oh, are you worried that your feet might smell? Okay, I won't, like, breathe at all. And she's like, no, I'm not worried about that. Okay, do you want me to smell them to make sure that they don't smell?
Doesn't it make it better?
No, I had to cut all that out, and...
Is he okay?
No! Why do you keep asking?
Because it's just so baffling. I don't understand.
Yes.
Remember, he fell on his head.
Well, yeah.
Yuki hopes that one day he can recall those feelings for her and return her affection. Yuki meets up with, I'm just going to say, Ninomiya, the woman from the train who saved his no-molesting ass, who asks him to go to a college mixer as her boyfriend, though guys will leave her alone.
Okay.
Tristy, the attempted murderer with the bike, attends the mixer as well and asks if Yuki is okay. He says other than currently suffocating in her chest, he's doing well. He goes to the bathroom and is accosted by one of the guys saying he should go home and leave the girls alone. He keeps calling Yuki a bitch, but Yuki has no feel. He keeps calling Yuki a bitch, but Yuki feels no fear or anger, so he doesn't have a problem telling the girls, hey, this guy wants me to leave, so we should go and take Tristy with us, right? Also, you're a basketball club and not just a hookup club, right? Play me if you aren't little bitches. Indirect quote.
Wow.
The high school basketball club plays 3-on-3 with them and starts to win until the college guys start getting rough since they can't win fairly. A player that Yukino shows up and helps Yuki get even. A murder of women at his school want to know why he was at a college mixer.
Are they crows? Ravens?
I felt it was not appropriate, but just all women would enjoy that.
We are fascinated with shiny things.
Suzurukawa, Kamishiro, Yuri, and Keidu all want to know what's wrong with them. His teachers, too. Yuri is always there for him, and according to Keido's cycle, it's a safe day to nut inside her.
What?
Not a fucking joke. Sanjoji, one of the teachers, says she should be the one to educate him. On what? Ethics?
Nutting inside?
Press X to doubt. And Fujishiro says she's his teacher, so she should be the one... ... I don't know how that sentence ends.
I don't want it.
He defends himself, saying it was unavoidable, which is true, kinda. Every woman is mad at... I guess not really. He could have said, no, please. But it is said later that he has a hard time lying. Autism. I don't know. Every woman is mad at him. One of the few times he faces consequences is a bevy of women upset that they weren't at a hookup party with him. So no consequences at all, really. He talks to Ninomiya and Tristy. When asked why he proposed the basketball match, he says he was pissed that they treated women like objects. But he was pissed. He got an emotion back. And technically, he got fear back after 12 angry eyes glared at him. Ninomiya and Tristy want to thank him. Together. Cut to the next scene.
With their vaginas?
I didn't do that. The manga did. It's just, we want to thank you. Next scene.
Did they scissor his penis?
I truly have no idea. Actually, I don't think they're mentioned or seen again up to the current chapters, so...
They died.
Not impossible.
Sorry.
Wontons. Flashback to the good old days. There were air quotes on the good. Young dead-eyed Yuki is asked if he wants to go to a furry festival. To clarify,
Seriously?
I think it's a petting zoo.
But what kind of petting zoo?
People in fursuits?
Is it like a people petting zoo? Where you pet the people?
It's animals, and I did cut a joke that he just needs to find a special interest, and he could have been making fursuits and using that cash on therapy.
You know what? So true.
Yep. But no, it's just, I think it's a traveling petting zoo. The time comes, and his mom forgot about it. There's one more day of the festival, but it gets rained out, and Yuki doesn't get to go. He doesn't respond positively to going places after that. Which is another, really minor disappointment in life. Yeah, these things can add up over time, but really... it should not have bothered him as much as it did. Personally, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I guess I still have things I regret in my past that haunt me to this day, but I'll still hold a hand.
That's true.
I'll still hold a hand.
Girl, what?
Okay, I gotta stop. It's because I like to pick things. So.
I can see that. Jesus Christ. She's holding a down pillow, and there are now feathers all over her lap and floor.
Yeah.
We're in a snow globe.
With feathers.
I get a sad boy moniker. Disappointed is a part of life. I've been disappointed by people before, and I turned out well once I got on the right medications.
Yeah.
He has a harem. Was that an alternative? I don't remember my doctor suggesting that.
It's not even drugs at that point.
That is completely a joke.
Wow. He said, I need a whole team. You ain't doing enough, girl.
There's a 24-hour fitness studio he goes to. His mom starts going too, as does Himiyama. 24 hours of fitness, dick and yo. No joking. They both look at him the same. His mom looks at him the same way the woman who tried to seduce him with the Virgin Killer sweater did. He does stretching with his mom. Phrasing. Himiyama wants to do it too. Phrasing. Yuki says her outfit isn't built for that, which Himiyama says is discrimination, which is kind of funny. Himiyama helps Yuki stretch, or at least position himself to get pegged. His mom pushes her away and puts Yuki in a different position to get pegged.
What?
Yuki's only allowed...
I didn't know pegging was a team sport.
Well, sometimes.
I thought it was a 1v1. It's a 1v1! Wait, I love that!
Yuki says his mom has gained weight, which horrifies her. He says that's good, which horrifies her. But she is eating meals at home rather than working through them like she's used to. I agree with Yuki. The only Italian I speak is manja manja and hey! Mom and son go out to eat after. She goes, you like sweets, right? He responds, you know that about me?
What? Who doesn't like sweets?
True. I think it's...
There are people who don't like
yeah.
I do understand, but it's a pretty good guess, right? To say, like, you like sweets. Like, most people will like sweets.
a form of sweet, too. It doesn't have to be, like...
Yeah. That's
the
like
richest
saying...
cake in the world.
It's like saying, like, you like melty cheese. Because it's very unlikely that you'll find someone who does not enjoy melty cheese. Like, I mean, even vegans probably would enjoy their, like, vegan melty cheese.
Yeah.
I only say that because I have an aunt who doesn't like melted cheese. Yeah, so growing up for my birthday, my mom would always make pizzas, and she always also had to make spaghetti because one of the aunts doesn't like melted cheese. Which is one of the strangest things. Sorry. Tangent, but that was just like one of those, like...
What happened?
Who doesn't?
Yuki doesn't know what to talk about with his mom. Either the things he thinks are trivial and she won't care about, or they might concern her. Like if he brings up the multiple women that have offered their uteri to him for 9 months.
Not uteri?
Yeah. I can't fault her for being a single mother. I can't blame her for the accident. It was the first in the series of unfortunate events in his lemony sour life. Yuki asked for nothing and expected nothing. Anyone could forget a day that they planned, and she's trying now. But I must insist that she stop this path that she's on immediately. Mom, or Oka, has her class reunion. Everyone's talking about the most important in their lives, their spouses. She excuses herself from the reunion and runs to Yuki. Well, she gets a cab. She knows her children mean the most to her, but when has she said it? When has she shown it? She mentions that Yuki, despite being younger, didn't need as much attention as Yuri. Yuki switched to formula faster, so she focused more on Yuri. So if she, in an alternate timeline, focused on Yuki instead, would she be kissing her daughter on the lips right now?
Maybe.
Yeah. Days later, Oka's underling calls her residence. She got too drunk at a drinking party and passed out. Yuki goes to get her. Apparently she's very popular with men, like in her office. If she is popular, but only for her body, yet no man wants to marry her, then there's only one solution. Oka marries one of Yuki's regrettably single female teachers. I had cut out an entire joke where I have a fetish for, like, the 30-year-old teachers that are, like, still single and just, like, salty about it. I had to cut that joke, but it's a reference to that. Anyways, I'm making another joke. Oka says she doesn't need a man. She has Yuki. I think she needs a man. Or a female teacher. Yuki, making conversation, but remember, he doesn't know what to talk about, says, Yuri's boobs grew again. Too honest, bro. Oka isn't jealous because she's still bigger. Apparently, honesty but not communicating runs in the family.
What?
She is drunk. Not that that gives her any leeway. All right.
Wild.
Befuddled. Baffled.
She says he can see or touch them if he likes. Very inappropriate.
Got worse.
But even more inappropriate is when she says she got screened and they found something concerning. You cannot start a cancer plot in the middle of your incest. because the incest continues, with mom and daughter feeding him peaches in skimpy summer clothing.
What? Why peaches?
It might be the time for it. I think he does like peach-flavored things, and really that's just an excuse for... I took out a scene where he's hanging out with Himiyama, and her peaches are not like fully on display, but short shorts, tank top. For the sake of time, I'm now limiting mentioning the affection that his sister and mother thrust upon him.
Thrust.
I almost said insist, and then I'm like, I kind of made an incest joke 2 paragraphs ago. So, Yuki's class is under scrutiny because they did so well on their test. So well that an anonymous unfounded rumor began that they cheated, and the supervision team missed it. So their next test will be even more scrutinized. The teachers, Fujishiro and Senjoji, talk about dating and being single when there's a perfectly good single mom. Yuki offers to quit school to spare the class the shame of cheating, thinking he's doing everyone a favor. Kamishiro and Suzurikawa offer to go with him and do whatever he ends up doing, like growing mandarins. Another part that I joke is he has these really niche special interests.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he talks about disappearing, he talks about just going and growing mandarin somewhere.
Good for him.
He likes his peaches. He wanted to go to that furry festival, but also it's shown that he likes animals. Another part that I cut out, he fixes a watch that broke when Kamishiro fell. He rebuilds a watch. So he's got these really kind of jack of all trade special interests that it could be a neurodiverse thing, or there's something I don't know. It's not really brought up or addressed.
Yeah.
Miho offers to quit too. Fujishiro will resign, and instead they vow to make the principal regret giving into pressure. It's truly just a rumor in a note.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we gotta do something about this.
Yeah.
Yuki and some classmates participate in a town-wide quiz show, calling themselves the class cheaters for short. They win and explain they were falsely accused by the higher-ups on live television. We finally meet Yuki's aunt, not through a flashback. She's bought a reverse bunny girl outfit for him, so she has no room to criticize her sister for being inappropriate with him.
What's a reverse bunny girl?
What?
And he's looking up a reference so we have visual context, because I am confused.
Yeah, these will not be in the video versions.
Like the ears are on the ass? What's happening? Ears are on the ass? I'm just trying to figure it out.
I think it's something like this because the normal bunny girl outfit covers the torso.
Oh.
Arms are covered. Nothing else is.
Arms, legs, torso, not so much.
Nipples.
Bookmark that for later.
What?
Great, yeah, you bookmark that for later.
Setsuka, the aunt, has no room to criticize her sister for being inappropriate with him. But she does. Oka says she needs him. Yuki feels needed. He should, but not in this way.
Yeah.
About now is when I noticed Yuki is being punished for showing any agency of his own. He shows interest in an event. He gets let down. He rejects a girl for... He rejects a girl for her downplaying... He rejects a girl for her downplaying her interest in him. Kamishiro being like, oh no, I don't like him like that. He gets injured. He wants to be left alone at school. No one respects his wishes. He doesn't want to play basketball. Shut up and dribble. And of course, he wants nothing to do with his mom or sister, and yet he knows more about their boobs than a brother-son should.
Correct.
Which I guess isn't solely the manga's problem. If there weren't poor communication and ignoring other wishes, we wouldn't have rom-coms.
Yeah.
Or stalking.
Well,
yeah.
we can do without the stalking, certainly.
True. The school district is under fire because of that quiz show. Not from the media, but from the parents who didn't know that their children were being accused of cheating. So instead of roughly 20% showing up on observation day, almost all of them are showing up.
Oh.
And they are angry. The principal tells Fujishiro to smooth things over. Fujishiro says she's just a widow lady and there's no way for her to do it all alone. She needs a man's big strong help.
Oh.
So the principal agrees to join, and she thinks, sleep in fear, you bald bastard.
Oh.
Queen shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, get him.
Yeah.
Get him.
Still, Yukio is to be suspended, along with the cheating rumor, the Suzurikawa slander, and now a rumor of him coercing, did I call him Midou before? The president, the student council president.
Yeah.
Coercing her into a physical relationship. The administration, air quotes, has no choice. Note the air quotes. Yes, it's nothing more than rumors, and the victims defend him and threaten more media attention, but the air quotes order came from a politician. Since his daughter attends the same school, he doesn't feel like she's safe there. Yuki gets probation, and the rich get to play with their administrative puppets yet again. The women go hard for Yuki, pushing back when asked not to make a scene, and I respect the hell out of that. Oka asks Yuki if he really did these things. Yuri immediately asks why she is not believing her own son, sending her into a tailspin. On the other hand, moms in real life defend their rapist sons far too often. I don't think there's any winning that scenario, and I'm glad I'm not a mom.
But his whole life is ahead of him.
I don't know why I said it like I was on Weekend Update, but anyways. Erica, the daughter of the assemblyman who reported the rumor of Yuki's coercion to him, gets 5 across the face from the president, since she's the alleged victim. Air quotes again.
Yeah, no, I did catch what 5 across the face would, in fact.
You looked a little shocked, and then I just wanted to make the sound effect.
I didn't understand it, so it's
Okay.
good. But I like that.
Yeah, open palm.
The back of my hand's gonna meet your face.
Oh.
Himiyama finds out about Yuki's suspension, and with one phone call to her brother, it's completely resolved. That's mob shit, and I will say no more because I don't want to get on their bad side. Respect.
Yakuza.
Trap up Yuki's... It's actually not the mob at all. I'll jump ahead. Himiyama's grandfather is like the head of the political party, and he calls the assemblyman and says, I'm pulling my support for you because of what is happening right now. And the assemblyman is like, oh fuck.
Oh no.
Trap up Yuki's predicament. His mom went to school to protest with the rest of the harem. She will let Yuki do whatever he wants to. Quit, transfer schools. And this boy just wants to grow oranges. Let him hyperfixate. Maybe he can make cuties, but size for adult hands. Big cuties. Is that a thing? I should look that up.
I'm a big cutie.
Yep, that's taken. Bookmarked. It's a site for BBWs.
I mean, yeah, I would have put 2 and 2 together, but thank you for that.
Just to prevent anyone else, I don't know, anyone who's reading this, hey, I should look at big cuties. Oh, that's not for me, but, respect. He wishes he could have lived with his family just a little longer. You want to grow fruit. Stop twisting it into a suicide promise.
What?
His mom tears up because he actually wants something, saying he wants to live with them a little bit longer. It's a little dramatic. She hugs him and promises to be a good mom. She doesn't say she will stop trying to sleep with him, but baby steps. Yuki feels love, and that idea of his friends actually trying to get rid of him gets erased. Like he's starting to come to terms with, they might actually like me. Like they might actually be friends. His friends take over the PA system and tell the truth to the entire school, putting an end to all the rumors. This is where the assemblyman shows up, and he's told Yuki is serving his suspension. Dude freaks out like his career is on the line. Because his career is on the line. The Himiyama elder withdrew his support. The phone call he received said, quote, those who overlook facts and are swayed by inflammatory lies cannot be politicians.
What?
Really?
Can that be a legal thing?
Japan's weird.
To be fair, they're not in America.
Well.
Japan is weird. The daughter is shocked. The rumors were misconstrued. She says she got a letter in the mail with the rumor, but she ended up throwing it away. If she signed up for informed delivery through the USPS, she would have an image of that envelope in her email, and it's free.
Yes, the Japanese USPS, United States Postal Service.
I'm just saying, maybe they gotta adopt something from the U.S.
Save the post office.
So the student council president suggests they quit school together as penance. Yuki doesn't understand how quitting school is going to solve his problems. How is that an apology? Indirect quote. Someone else, very indirect, like just trying to shorten things down a bit. Someone else might have committed suicide over an accusation like that. Jesus Christ.
Is that who?
No, just so many references to like suicide.
Yeah.
Chill. Okay. To Yuki, author, whatever. He asked Erica to help restore his name and to be his friend. He doesn't have a lot of those because, he's Delulu. He has only seen himself as hurting others just by being around them. He has decided to be alone, but doesn't feel lonely. Instead, no one left him alone, and now he wants to understand the feelings they hold for him, why they cry for him, and make them never do it again. Yuki thanks everyone for doing this for someone like him. They say it wasn't for someone like him, it was for him. And he says, I'm back. And there's twinkling and lens flare, so it seems like a final chapter, but there's more. So Himiyama asks him to call her mom. He refuses. She says she would have loved to have been his mother. Yeah, you're less weird than his real mom.
Mommy.
She asks about his elementary school days, and he says it was mostly bad memories. And we find out that she was his teacher in elementary school. Well, student teacher. I don't know what grade it was, but in elementary school she's student teaching. He was accused of taking a powder case from Himiyama and is found in his desk. The students dogpile on him, and the teachers prodded him to just admit it. He denies it. His classmates steal his shoes since he's already a thief. He warns them not to become his enemy. Himiyama is actually pretty lenient on him, trying to give him a chance to explain himself. It's his true teacher, Sanjoji, who feels that he doesn't know the difference between right and wrong, and needs to make an example of him. They call his mom, who asked him about it, and he expected her not to believe him. It's actually kind of manipulative. If Yuki was a psychopath, and I'm not quite sure that he's not, lack of emotion and feeling distance from society notwithstanding. No, but he would act the same, like, I knew he wouldn't believe me. Sanjoji tries to talk to him. If he apologizes, they can help with the bullying. He doesn't have anything to apologize for. Quote, how can I trust Sensei if Sensei doesn't trust me? He produces his timeline he made that showed he was with Suzurikawa, but Sanjoji doesn't care, so he admits guilt. He's guilty of trusting his teachers when he was telling the truth. After all, they are his enemies. Bit dramatic. The students continue to bully him, while the teachers blame themselves, but allow it to happen. The students' shoes go missing, and they are found in a sopping wet trash bag. This time it was Yuki, which makes them hate him more. They beat him up.
What?
The teachers do nothing but silently blame themselves. Yuki fights back. He targets the one who seemingly knew where his shoes went and sends him to retrieve them. Next, he goes after the girl who encouraged them to beat him to a pulp. He asks if that means he can hit her as well now. Now is when the teachers step in, because you shouldn't hit a girl after they kick you when you're in the fetal position. He calls Sanjoji on it. Why is she allowed to egg his attackers on? And why were they allowed to tear his books and backpack to shreds?
Yeah.
By the teacher's logic, they should call each of the students' parents to report the behavior. The vice principal arrives after hearing a ruckus. Yuki asks him to recall the day of the theft since he was patrolling the school. He points to the student who is sitting at Yuki's desk. Yuki punches the kid. He points out the teachers not stepping in to help nor apologize. No one has apologized to him yet. He doesn't call them his senseis anymore. Senseis deserve respect. That's my addition. The thief becomes an outcast. The girl who said beat him to a pulp tries to suck up to Yuki, but is shot down. Himiyama's student-teacher time ends, and she writes a full apology to Yuki. He doesn't take the letter and leaves with an icy farewell. She quits from being a teacher. Maybe if she didn't wait 2.5 weeks to apologize, they could have mended. Himiyama even says they managed the situation with the parents of the students. The guilty were punished and shunned, and the mood of the classroom was freezer cold. She doesn't mention apologizing to Yuki until the letter on the last day. A man is the one who confirmed Yuki was with Suzurikawa. A man is the one who says the student was at the desk and clears Yuki's name. It's always women who betray him. I'm fed up with this world.
Oh my god. Breaking my heart.
Sanjoji, by the way, is still one of his current teachers. After that incident, I don't know why she still isn't trying to make up for that debacle.
Wait, so is this all in the past?
That was all in elementary school.
Okay. Because I'm just like...
Yeah,
I'm like, did this
everything
just
is
happen?
better,
I know it's
and
getting
now-
better for him.
Like, what is happening?
And now they're beating him up.
Yeah, it's revealing that, like, Himiyama did know who he was this whole time. And another part I cut was, why doesn't he remember a teacher's name? I don't remember, like, I remember my teacher's names. I don't remember the student teacher's names. Like, I remember a substitute name in junior high school, but only because his name was Mr. Hoff. And it was rumored that another teacher said, oh yeah, I know Jack.
One of my student teachers was my best friend's dad.
Does Himiyama tell Yuki who she really is? Of course not. Oka definitely doesn't have breast cancer. That's 2 references to The Room.
Oh my goodness.
Yuki feels like he's taking a step forward, understanding what everyone feels for him. He asks his mom on a date. Not in a weird way, but like, having lunch with mom date.
Okay.
And he asks if it's okay if he doesn't disappear right now. For the first time since his childhood, he has a little light in his eyes and a smile that isn't forced. He says he's changed. And now we're up to chapter 29, which is not the most current chapter, but as far as I've gotten, and I feel like is a good stopping point.
Okay.
Yuki goes to visit Aunt Setsuka and asks if she made him like this. She mentions going to visit a tower with him when he was younger, and I'm inferring that he tried to jump, trying to disappear.
Okay.
So Setsuka conditioned him to not think about dying or disappearing so that she would stay with them. And she says conditioning. I'm kind of thinking hypnosis.
Okay.
Only because it seems like there's a trigger to end it, and I don't think conditioning you just end with a snap.
Would you kindly
Yeah.
jump off this tower?
It was only supposed to last until he felt love from his mom. But then things kept happening. Himiyama, Suzurikawa, Kamishiro. Each trauma hardened his heart, making it more difficult to break. Like the conditioning on his heart. His mom tried her best, the best she could, but he was convinced that he was unwanted and loved by almost everyone. So much so that his mom couldn't undo the seemingly literal hypnosis put on him. The fact that Yuki's having these thoughts, this realization, means it's finally breaking. Except for one thing. With Setsuka, he showed emotion and knew that he was loved. That is because Setsuka never betrayed him, never hurt him. She's the one person in his life who has never done him wrong. Yuki declares he's ready to face the world anew while striking a Captain Morgan pose.
Good for him.
Internally, Setsuka says he's incorrect. The charm she put on him, on his heart, was the worst betrayal of all. She begins to remove it, but then we don't know if she finishes the removal or not. And that's as far as we've gone. That's up through chapter 29. And I did look ahead a little bit, and we get like harem shenanigans. He likes me more. No, he likes me more. So I feel like it's just gonna become a little bit generic after this.
Yeah.
And I'm reading for like the drama, the background, and we'll see if it actually like pans. There are people that are translating the web novels and light novels that this is based on, and I kind of want to get into those.
Okay.
Because it does expand on the stories a lot more. You actually get more characters' points of view and stuff. And because it's usually translated by one group from start to finish, you don't have like translation issues in between.
Yeah.
That was a big problem I had because there's one comic book I love more than anything. And it's still ongoing. It's been going on since I was a kid. And the translation issues and the time it takes to translate is crazy. Yeah.
And also, looking forward, it looks like Yui's going to start helping the girls forget themselves. Okay. So, healing. That's what we like to see.
We love that.
And I wasn't sure where to put this, so I just stuck it at the end. So right now he's got multiple girls and maybe one boy fighting over him, and also his aunt, and maybe also his mom, and also maybe a stepmom.
He a chick magnet. It's a curse.
I guess. Jeez.
So, kind of some misogyny in certain parts. Not in like a... okay, what are your thoughts? Let me not lead.
I don't think misogyny. I think he's just bitter towards women.
I don't think overtly misogynistic necessarily, but it's also not unique in that like a man is blaming women on all of his problems.
This is a genre. I haven't really got into a lot of it, but yeah, girl rejects boy, girl later regrets it. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's all going to turn out the same in the end. So it's not... Really, I kind of picked this one up for the art style. It looks like just different enough, like almost like amateur enough, where it could be not serially published, but almost like just done by fans.
Yeah.
But later chapters, the art gets really good. Like they really improved how things turn out. And I mean, like I said, I don't love the series. I'm interested to see where it goes. If I never read another chapter, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
That's fair. You put my tortellini asleep though. The soothing Nick voice.
Bedtime stories.
Yeah. Let me get to the send out, but anyone got anything else? We got under 2 hours.
Yeah. Good job. I'm proud of you, honestly.
It's about the same time as Victorian Psycho, and there's some parts I will cut out.
And Victorian Psycho was only like 7 or 8 pages. No, it was 11 pages. And he has 15.
I think I cut out almost probably 10. I cut out a lot of our like dry banter.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like...
That's fair. I didn't even notice.
Good. Means I did a good job.
Yeah.
Nice.
Except the weird like mic weirdness. Which
yes, which I tried so hard to clear a lot of that up.
It wasn't like painful to listen to, but it was just like
towards the end, like there's like I can't have it happen every minute because like I know there are people that like have that like thing where it's like if it's timed every minute, it'll throw you're like I'm done with this. So I cut out a couple like towards the end, so that it would not be so consistent.
Flow a little bit better, yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't happen this time around.
We're about to find out after we're done with this.
Let's go.
'Cause I'm into yap, I can't deny that. Don't look under my hat. I'm controlled by Ratatouille.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.